Good morning, friends. Here's a quick video on the famous Revox A77 open reel tape recorder. This is quite an early model. I believe this might be a Mark 1. Now there's a couple of things you need to know when you get your hands on an A77. And that's, you want to guess what it is? Apart from the quality of the heads and the head configuration, and quite importantly, also possibly the speed of the machine, is capacitors. So, just turning this around, immediately, I've just opened this machine, so this is the first time I'm investigating this machine, and immediately we see some trouble over there. Now these capacitors, these 0.47 microfarad Swedish made reefer caps, they are the snubber caps for the relays that controls the spool motors and the solenoids for the capstan pinch roller and the brake relay over there, and each of them are buffered by a 4 ohm resistor, either a 4 or an 8 ohm resistor, I'm not quite sure. It must be a 4 because there's a yellow band, yellow, purple, gold, so 4.7, yeah. So when these caps go bad, and which they do, and I read an explanation the other day, is that the epoxy casing cracks, like that one over there. There you can see the line clearly there, cracks, and moisture enters through that crack, and it causes the capacitor to become conductive, like it develops a resistive conductive nature, which causes them in turn to heat up and to cause a lot of other troubles. So in this case, this one is probably a short circuit by now, and it took out that 4.7 ohm resistor. And that thing has burnt up so badly that up here on the transformer, you can see some soot. If I just wipe over that, you see that wipes away. So that's a little bit of a fire hazard. So the thing here is to replace those caps with 2x rated, safety rated capacitors. That's very important. Those two, there's one there that's on the capstan shaft motor. And then I just want to flip this around like that. There's usually either one here at the voltage selector, or it is over here at the safety latch system, the power inlet and safety latch. There's two prongs in the wooden box that sticks in here. So this basically, if you want to test this machine without its cover on, you need to, in a safe way, bridge those two connections to close that connection for the machine to run. Otherwise, it's going to be in like a safe mode. What I do with this A77s is I take this plug out, I take all of that out, I stick a regular C19 3-pin IC plug in there, a regular kettle style plug, as they call it here in South Africa, and just wire the mains leads up to that. No earth, don't do earth. If you do earth, it's going to cause a bit of trouble in terms of hum and ground loops. What else can I tell you? Oh, of course, the peanut gallery, or whatever you want to call the cards here at the bottom. Apart from a lot of regular electrolytic capacitors like those blue Philips ones sitting over there. There is also quite a couple of tantalum caps like that orange one there at the back. Get all of those replaced. Don't skip them, replace them, especially the tantalum capacitors, for continued proper operation. And then just one last bit of advice on the recapping of the A77 is that on the front of that backplane board, where all these little daughter boards plug in, there are some capacitors. Sorry, I'm actually confusing myself. They're actually sitting right there. Let's just get the light in there. Sorry about that. Still very difficult to see, but right in there. Let's take this card out. Right in there. Focus, focus, focus. You see there. There's a tantalum there. And there's a tantalum there. That's the blocking capacitors going into the volume control. Replace them as well. What I do is I replace them from this side of the board by just snipping off the tantalum's legs up against the body and then just soldering in a new one from this side, because believe me, to get to the other side of that board is quite difficult. It's quite the challenge. So, yep. That's the thing to do with these A77s. See lots of tantalum caps on these boards. There you go, there you go. There. Electrolytic, electrolytic, electrolytic. So have fun and be safe. Enjoy the music.